Hey tubers, Bart coming at you with a video. I don't usually do this, but since this PSA submission that I'm about to send out is not as big as typical, I'm going to seize an opportunity, and since it's slightly more diversified than some of the others, still a good bit of football, but there's some basketball and baseball in there for sure. I wanted to show off a pre-submission, and then it's also kind of record-keeping for me, since probably not going to see these cards for about 10 to 12 months or whatever it is. You know, I've actually forgot what the card looked like. Even if I'm reading across the line, I'm like, I don't remember what that looked like. So get to sub these, and I'll be able to look at this and remember what the hell they were whenever those are coming back, or when I just in the middle of the summer get bored and want to remember what I got out there. Sometimes that keeps me from buying more cards, because I just I got cards at PSA, so I'll remember that. So 76 cards. I whittled it down as much as I possibly could, because $12 a pop is brutal when you've been doing this for long enough and used to pay $5.50, then got up to $6 and $6.25. Mentally I'm still there to a certain degree, but I gotta send this off with the quickness, because my membership runs out in about 7 days. And then I'll be on to, I'll probably do an ultra modern as well. I have to keep that one real small at $15 a pop, but we'll turn the camera around, and you'll get to see what we got to offer here. All right, guys, 76 cards. Shot this once and it went 18 minutes. Definitely gonna try to go faster for you. Got the 91 Stadium Club Siragusa and a 93 Pro Set Michael McCrary. Last two cards I need for the Ravens all-time set. That's only 15 cards. Rest in peace, Kevin Green. 94 tops here. I just thought it was a great card. Definitely a collector's type card. Even if it gemmed, it wouldn't be worth a whole lot, but it'd be cool. So got about 4 or 5 of these. Picked out the 2 best ones. They look very different when you check out corners. If you guys remember the Action Packed, and these are all Maddens from 1990, so kind of a rookie. It's just folded up cardboard. And so the corners are, the edges are just a bent piece of paper. So I never really know how hard they're going to get me. I've gotten mostly 9s and 8s. I've gotten some 6s. I've snuck out a couple of 10s. And the corners look very different on these, but not necessarily damaged, like exactly how they were made. So I wasn't sure how they'd do that, but I definitely wanted a chance at a good grade on one, so I sent 2. 02 Tom Brady. This is the weekly wrap-up one, not the regular base. Decent looking card. And these can go for $15-20 raw. I don't want to pay any money for Brady, but I do need some in the PC. I hate his guts, but he's the GOAT. 97 SP Authentic Warwick Dunn. 10,000 yard club rusher there. I think a future Hall of Famer at some point, Rondae Barber. Also from 97 SP. Logan Mankins, all-time Patriots. It's 05 SP out of 750. Probably always going to just fall short of Hall of Fame. He's got some pretty good credentials, but there's a lot of them fat boys in front of him that they have not let in yet, so it's not looking good. All Decade said there's something in there. That's not on the card. 09 Pacific Philadelphia, Alex Mack, best center of his era, and All Decade set for the NFL in 2010. I just thought it was a cool card. Had it in my card saver box, and so it's just a box I sort through every time to see if something piques my interest, and I want to reintroduce it into the slab cans, if you will. And I just said, finally, screw it, I'm gonna send it in. I love all those Super Bowl cards that Topps does. Chris Harris, 11 contenders auto, his only rookie, and he doesn't have a ton of accolades, but he did make that all-decade set for the NFL as well. Fletcher Cox, 6-time Pro Bowler. His 12 chrome, no, is that 13? No, it is 12, all right. Trust your gut, right? It's centered well, so we'll see what they do on the surface. Sometimes they don't hold you accountable too bad for the surface. A lot of that is on the card saver and the penny, but I can never say that those surfaces are perfect on those old chromes. 2 Bobby Wagners, future Hall of Famer. He's a quiet guy, so no first ballot type of guy, but he will definitely be in there. He's going to have a shit ton of tackles and stats and accolades by the end. Most accurate kicker ever for field goals and everything. So Justin Tucker, I think he's up to 4 or 5 Pro Bowls now. I think he has more All-Pros than Pro Bowls. So his kickers just kind of take turns taking that spot. But that's actually a pretty big card, too. And that's his only rookie. Another one of that decade set from 2010s. Johnny Hecker's the punter on that set. Malcolm Smith is the Super Bowl MVP. That's his rookie card. Got 2 Devonta Adams. Let's see. Diggs. He's only had 1 good accolade year this year with the Pro Bowl and the All-Pro, but he's had a couple of other low-end 1,000-yard season, and he's a fellow Terp alum for University of Maryland like myself. That one's just a hopeful resale. I think it'll gem. And if he has another good year, and when I see these in 10 months, you know, I'll hopefully be able to flip that for a couple bucks. 17 Prism Brady. 17 is the newest year I can submit at this rate. There's 2 TJ Watts. I've already gotten a 10 on him, but those are 2 good-looking ones as well. There's an Aaron Jones. And 17, the rookies were all Prisms. The ones that are new to the football game and the Prism game call those silvers, but they're not silvers. Because we just don't call them that. Or didn't. Myles Garrett. I subbed a 5 of that one time. No idea still. So I found another one to sub. Nostalgia for the win. Charles Barkley from 1991 Hoops. I like all of that era, you know, late 80s, early 90s of basketball, but partial to the ones that have the team logos. That one's kind of a test run for me, too. If I can get a gem on that, then I can kind of say I know what I'm looking at for Hoops cards in the future and be able to sub some. There's a 93 Finest O'Neal. That's a pretty good look one. I think I can get a mint 9 out of that. I'll be happy. Hollow View from 95 SP Premium Collection. Good looking Shaq. See if I can get him in this picture. He's just wearing like civilian clothes there. Oh wait, that was very military of me. Civilian clothes. He's not in his uniform. 02 Kobe Chrome. This one's actually really good looking, but it does have this white corner up at the top. So we'll see. Even in an 8, that's about a $40 card. And would look good in the PC. All right, here's a run of just gorgeous Barry Bonds. This is the Bowman's Best Preview Atomic Refractor. Look at this thing. Just stupid shine. And I love these old ones that will tell you what it is. Not because you can't tell in person, but when you're buying on eBay, you want to be able to confirm it with the back of the card because it'll just straight up tell you refractor. Topps Chrome Lords of the Diamond from 99. Again, refractor. Boom. Power Players Topps Chrome Refractor from 2000. And All Topps Mystery Finest from 99. Refractor. And then let's see, we got a little run here of some All-Star Cups. It's a 91 Larry Walker. I got fingers crossed for a 9, but 91 edges, they just chip so easy. So while it looks good, especially relative to the other cards that you would bust out of the pack or the box or, you know, complete set, I don't know. I think that might be my first go at grading 91 baseball, so we'll see. But pretty expensive and rare card graded already, so I'll take my chances for one of my own. Piazza 94, the best centered one I could find that wasn't like, looked like somebody had been smoking cigarettes and exhaling on it for the last 20 years was this Topps Gold. The Jeter from 97. Was bidding on one of these yesterday. It was like at $38 with 14 minutes left. I was like, all right, You know, dabble with that. Here's 45, a little outbid. I'll go 50. And then I was like, I'm not doing anything more than that because I got one in my submission. You know, 2 minutes left, and it exploded. I came back a couple minutes later, and it was at 138 bucks finishing. 02 Tops, the Alfonso Soriano, former national. Pujols. This one's a little rough, but this is a tough card to get. Graded, especially not cheap. Placido Polanco's on the back, so it's kind of an error. There's the Ichiro. I think I might be able to squeak out a 9 on that one. Well, we'll see. Not sure how hard they're thinking on those. 07 Verlander. Pretty sweet one there. There's the 07 Zim. There's a 17 Bellinger. I got the chrome in a 10 already, but I like these plain. This is the flagship standard more than chrome, but it does have that corner right there, and that is, I mean, they just come out of the packs like that all the time. It's kind of brutal, but I can live with a 9 on that one too. I did want it slabbed. And then I trashed chrome a little bit, but his base from 17 does not have any of the cups. So you gotta get the chrome to get the cup on it. And let's see here, we got 88,000 Yard Club. That'll be the last card I need for his Master Top set. 96 Donruss T.O. I've got this in a 9, and then I've got one slabbed that's a 10, but it's actually the printer's proof out of 2000 that's slabbed wrong. It's got this little cutout right here. If it was slabbed properly, it would be a Pop 2. The Pop 1 just sold for, I think, over 200 bucks. Got 4 of these 05 Tops. Frank Gore, Frank the Tank, coming back for another season. Crazy for a running back. Jason Kelsey, probably the best center in the league currently and for a good number of years now. So potential future Hall of Famer fat guy there. 97 Finest Rice, just beautiful card. I got the refractor in a mint 9, and then I have this same one with coating still on it, graded in a 10. 92 49ers FBI. Stay from drugs, kids. Got the Montana in this one. Needed the Rice for years. Never saw one slabbed, so I had to just grade it myself. 98 Overdeck Choice Star Quest, the red. 86 Tops, Lawrence Taylor. Just sent the 10 to PWCC because they're just selling for way too much money. I wanted to realize a little bit of ROI there. So, but I still like the card enough to grade another. 13, yeah, 13 Chrome, Cordell Patterson. He is the kick returner on that all-decade team that I mentioned. 05 Darren Sproles Chrome. That is the punt returner on the same set. And then we got some Niners. I need to fill some holes, the last couple holes in my 1948 to present 49ers set. I'm well over 1,000 cards into it. 93s, these aren't going to grade very well, but they're the best ones I have found in the decade that have been doing that. Same with these 94s. I think the 94s will do a little bit better than those 93s. 95 Merton Hanks. There's a 97 Brent. Some 99s, Merton and J.J. Stokes. Who else is going to sub a 2000 Terry Jackson? Ty Streets and Beasley. And then 04s, 2 of them, Tim Rattay and Cedric Wilson. If you're doing these, make sure that they're silver foil, not be the regular. If they're gold colored, which is not a bold gold, then that's the collection, Topps collection. Every other year they put a nice little logo or something for you to understand, but not that year. And if I don't do fantastic on some of these, well, I'm the only fool subbing them, and I get 2 bonus points in the registry, so a 7 still counts as a 9. Look at this gorgeous thing here, 94 Finest Refractor. I might be able to sneak a 9 out of that because it looks good, it's sharp. Centering is the only thing that gets you a lot of times on these because they're real bad on centering. But I'll be happy with an 8 because that's what my Rice is as well. 2 Marshawn Lattimores from 17, best corner in the game. And then I just cut this sucker out. I have a bad rep with these. I had a lot of 9.5s that did not cross over. I didn't cut them out. I tried to do the, back then it was $17 a pop. But too many of them came back of evidence to trim and stuff like that, so I just tossed this one aside. But now it's worth enough, but I'm probably never going to pick up that 9 because it's not a Niners actual card, and his rookie's from 84 USFL. But so I just finally cut that sucker out. We'll see what we can get. I'd be pretty happy if I snagged an 8 out of this. I'm just hoping it's not trimmed. But that's what I got. Hopefully good returns in the next 10 to 12 months. Thanks, guys. Later.